Dr. Drew. Loveline, coast to coast.
Yes, indeed. Well, the hour of truth is almost upon us. Woo-hoo! Phone number for Loveline, 1-800-LOVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455.
I think I want the cowbell going during this exercise.
Dr. Drew is if I shake my ass fast enough, my nuts will sound like a cowbell. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. Well, for those of you who haven't been listening to the show recently, tonight is the night. Let me just set this whole thing up, starting with the genesis of tonight's expedition. Drew and I have talked for years, probably been more than 1 year, a couple of years, about genital warts, and Drew has always said that in urban centers, which means people live in populated areas, right? That it was an amazingly high percentage of people that had genital warts. And the percentage that he quoted always seemed a little bit too high to me. And you've said, I know you've downgraded a little bit. And by the way, Drew, you're not fooling me with these percentages. You're all over the map with these things. You really need to do some research on this. But the point is, and I think even if you do the research, I mean, we're living in a society where I drive in, I hear a PSA for the tobacco companies, and 55,000 Americans died of secondhand smoke last year. So who the hell knows what the percentages actually are of anything. But the point is Drew says it's an amazingly high percentage of people who have genital warts. And he was saying 40%, something up around that range. I said that sounded way too high. And he then said, well, the thing is many people have them and don't know they have them, including yourself. And I had two things to say to that. How dare you? And how dare you? So it went back and forth, and it was nothing but a sort of argument for at least a year until we finally, with the help of producer Ann and Dr. Marcel, decided to put our money where our mouths were and really get down to that. Now, I have never had a wart or lesion on my penis that I did not cause myself, by the way, through a little, rough tray on the zipper or by my own hand.
Yes. That's a callus, not a wart.
Literally, yes. And I refuse to believe that I have genital warts, but Drew says that I may be harboring the virus, not know it, and there's only one way to find it because it may not be accessible to the human eye, and that is something called the Woods light.
Yeah.
Ironic that you're shining the Woods light on one's penis, isn't it?
I'm not anticipating any wood, though.
No. It will be like it'll
turtle head.
Well, I think of it as more of a hermit crab that you're going to have to coax out.
I'm going to have you put your thumb in your mouth and blow real hard. I know that's what's going to happen.
Hey, you do some blowing and something's coming out of that. I'll tell you that right now. Now, the Woods light is basically a device. It has a little handle on it. It's probably about 6 inches by 8 inches. It has a magnifying glass in the center of it and fluorescent bulbs on each side of it. It sort of resembles one of those lights you might plug into your cigarette lighter in your car and shine on the swamp when you want to dump the body. But
except for the
it has a black light in it as well. And when you turn the black light on and you dump this 1/4 acetic acid on the area in question, if there is anything that was not accessible to the human eye, it will be after with the combination of the acid and the black light, and that's what Drew is counting on. Now, our favorite plastic surgeon, Dr. Marcel, has joined us tonight in full surgical scrubs, by the way.
Well, I figured this was quite the medical procedure. I needed to be dressed for action.
Day, why not?
He brought in, and did you change into these scrubs, or you just stayed into them?
Stayed into the work clothes all day.
Dr. Marcel brought in, was nice enough to bring in the acid, the Woods light, some gloves, some eye protection.
Splash shield.
Drew's also wearing a blacksmith smock, too, a big, thick leather smock that goes over his chest.
I'm wearing a lead shield the radiologists wear.
Are you going to double glove?
Wearing catcher's equipment. Now, Marcel...
and then we brought a nurse, too.
Yeah, but she's not coming in here. I think he's just trying to get in her pants. She wanted to ride in the Porsche. I know how that line goes. Marcel, and a hairnet. Yes, put that hairnet on, Drew. Marcel, Marcel's an excellent plastic surgeon. He took some offense to me calling plastic surgeons the pimp of the doctor world, but if not plastic surgeons, then who?
Well, you do have a point there.
All right. And I noticed he was wise to take off the pinky ring and gold nugget watch that he bought off the QVC before he came in here tonight.
I don't even wear a watch.
All right. Now, what did you do today, Marcel, by the way? Did you do some procedures?
Start off with some liposuction, some breast surgery, then just had clinic.
Let's have Marcel do liposuction on us next.
All right. And you understand that Drew resents you because he gets $35 for looking up an old Jew's ass, and you get $15,000 for like 20 minutes of work on some Hollywood bimbo. You realize how much he loathes you?
That's what managed care has done to medicine. It's made us the golden boys.
Well, it's great because your business is not covered by insurance for the most part.
No, the cosmetic end. I mean, most plastic surgeons do cosmetic surgery, and then they do reconstructive surgery.
Right, and I know you guys cling to that, but 99% of your work is boob enhancement, right?
Now a lot of it is, but
and that is not covered by medical insurance. No. But what about breast reductions?
Those are usually covered by insurance, but managed care has also changed the criteria for that too. You have business people that are making decisions saying, "Well, we won't cover it anymore because we don't think it's necessary."
The person has to be like crippled.
Right.
Yeah, paralyzed below the neck. Oh, okay, now it's time.
That'd be my policy too, by the way. Anything under the G cup is a stand, or at least I'm not being any part. I'm not going to have any part of paying for it. So anyway, Drew is here, Marcel is here. We're going to take a couple of calls, and in the next break, we'll then
next break.
Yeah.
I
get down to it.
Okay.
Molly,
I'm kind of nervous.
You're going to shoot your wad off that early?
Yes. Molly Sims, by the way.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say that Molly Sims, who's the model, the new model who hosts House of Style, will be in here at the 11 o'clock hour, and I'm hoping to get my penis back in my pants before she arrives.
He's insisting on no handling of the penis.
I can handle my penis.
So I don't know how to how to get the acetic acid on.
Say in its shrunken state.
Oh, and B, how I get through the fold.
You can. Listen. I'll dump the acetic acid on my penis. I've done it 1,000 times.
Oh my God! You actually brought money.
I brought my $100.
Let me get a check out. Check.
Oh, you are such a cheap heap. Oh. My God. Drew, you're going to get a check out, you son of a bitch?
Let's go to an ATM. All right? Is there anything wrong here? Adam, I'll run out the break.
What check? I'm a very busy man. I don't have time to go down and hammer a check.
I'll run out to an ATM right now.
Oh, my God, Drew. Where? Okay.
And
did you bring your checkbook?
Yeah.
Okay, because if you write me a check, it's for $120, not for $100. Hey, gas, time, you know what I mean?
I'll run out to the ATM. I'll probably get murdered out there.
You can
Culver City, for Christ's sake.
You can go $120 on the check. You want to go $120? And if you write the check, you can probably write it off. It's a business expense.
There you go.
All right, $120 on the check. I got $100.
All right.
The tax man will never know about this. So I'm going to put my $100 down here because after all, that was the bat on top of the. Wow, Marcel, you really.
$100 with you?
You really got some money. You don't?
Nah.
Jesus, spend it all on the porch and the golden nugget watch. All right. So take a couple of calls and then.
Rare form tonight. He's scared. This is how he deals with fear and anxiety and pain. He's in pain.
You're projecting, Drew. Crystal?
Yeah?
You're 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to admit, I'm a little nervous. I really do. Thank God I rarely ever get laid, or I'd really be nervous. Crystal?
Yeah?
What's up?
Well, sometimes right before we have sex, we just, put it in just to get things going, and sometimes we...
That's how I got warts.
What?
Yeah. You put it in, right?
And sometimes we overdo it, but we never let it go all the way.
Okay.
And I was just wondering, how big of a percentage could you get pregnant from just doing that?
100%.
Yeah.
If you get pregnant that way, it's 100%. We don't know. You can't give a number on what the probabilities are.
What's your boy? I can factor in some probables. So what's your boyfriend do for a living?
He works at a grocery store.
How old is he?
He's 17.
17. Is he out of high school?
No.
No. I see. And how are your parents? Are they together?
No.
No. All right. There's a high likelihood that eventually you're going to get pregnant. Well, here's the deal. Even if it's 10%, you guys are boffing 10 times a week, right?
No.
How often are you doing it?
About once every other week.
Wow.
A little less.
All right. Still, it's only going to take you 6 months to get to 10 times.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, 5 months.
Why don't you get on the pill?
Don't know.
Or have the morning after pill available. It's only,
We just use condoms, so just never even got the pill.
All right.
So he does some without the condom, though.
Not all the way.
Okay. Listen, Screwball, you're going to get pregnant. And by the way, you've just cursed yourself by making this phone call. Now, you're definitely going to get pregnant if you continue with this, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Except you cursed her, so maybe no.
No, the curse is on. Curse on.
So just...
All right, goofball. Ralph?
Yeah, that's me.
You're 27.
That's correct.
Ralph, if you're a betting man, who would you bet on? My penis or Drew's eagle eye?
I'm betting on your penis.
Ooh. And is there an ATM around here? Seriously.
Drew, I went to the ATM on the way here and got money.
I know. I should have done the same thing.
I know. Yeah, you're very passive-aggressive, Drew. Drew, you do have your checkbook, though, right?
I do.
I'll take one for $120.
Yeah, but somehow the drama of this money sitting here just isn't as quite as, you know what I mean? If I could...
You're such a retard, S.O.
Yes. That's why I like to make it right.
All right. Okay. I know there's a 7-Eleven around here.
There's a B of A across the street.
Oh, there is?
Can I bring the security guard with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, take security guard.
All right.
Why don't you just go now?
Yeah, Marcel can answer this.
Yeah, Marcel's
Let me just quickly, I want to hear what he wants to say about this, then I'll go do it.
Ralph, you're 27?
Yeah, I was watching the O'Reilly Factor today, and they were talking about a male birth control pill, and they didn't mention the name of it or what it was called or when it would be available, and I was kind of wondering about it.
There are a few of the things being tested out there. One of the things I read about that I thought was intriguing is the medication nifedipine turns out paralyzes sperm. They can't move. They came upon this serendipitously when they noticed at a fertility clinic multiple men who are presenting with difficulty with sperm motility happen to be on that medication.
Yeah, but those guys are also having chest pain and maybe not having much sex.
No, they're going to fertility clinic, though. But the point is, I don't know. They'd be off just for high blood pressure.
Okay. Listen,
the point
I heard this report, too.
Oh, and what was that?
They said they're testing it on guys in, like, Scotland and China or something.
Is it like an antibody thing, or...?
I'm not sure the way it works. They have some of the elements that are in the female birth control pill, or in this pill, apparently. And they say it's been very effective, and it should hit the streets in 5 years. That's what the news is. So I don't know exactly how it works.
It's hard to turn off sperm production and all of it without really screwing around with the male's endocrine system. Really screwing around.
That's always been my argument. All right, Drew, go to the ATM, get $100, and then hustle back in here. Marcel, you hang out here. You pick the phone calls. You've done this before, just both sides. Marcel, can you believe how cheap Drew is? As soon as first thing he said is, I'll cut you a check. As soon as I told him that check was going to be for $120, hightailed it to the ATM.
He's pulling security and running.
You know, people think I'm kidding, Drew, but he is so cheap. It's great.
Squeaks. And when that wallet gets pulled out, it squeaks.
Yeah, there's cobwebs, big dust cloud comes out. And there's an old church mouse was running around in his wallet last time I opened it up. And it was blind. It had not seen sunlight in so many years. Beth?
Yeah.
You're 20.
Yeah.
What's up?
I have a question about ectopic pregnancy.
All right.
Dr. Drew, I had a friend who had an ectopic pregnancy, and she had an abortion because of it. Her doctor suggested that. Is there any possible way she could have had some sort of a surgery to move the developing fetus into her uterus?
All right, hold on. Marcel, ectopic is where the egg starts developing in the fallopian tube?
Wrong spot, right. It can
and it
start developing.
Can get bigger and blow it up, right?
Correct.
It could kill the mother. But could it have been possibly surgically removed and put into the uterus rather than aborting the embryo?
You know, I don't think that the technology for fetal or very young infant-type surgery like that has been advanced to the point where you can transplant the fetus and the growing placenta and put it somewhere else in the uterus where it'll take.
Right, so pretty much she had no choice. She had to get an abortion, otherwise she could have killed herself.
Yes.
She certainly could have been a very sick person.
Beth, why are you obsessed with this?
Oh, I'm not obsessed with it. I'm just curious.
Well, I mean, if the doctor said to her, hey, you need to abort this...
I'm not a Bible beater. Calm down.
I know, but I'm saying if the doctor said, hey, this is the procedure you need to do, and she followed her doctor's orders, why would you question it after that?
Well, she wanted to have a baby. She's 23. She's married. She wanted to have a child. She really didn't want abortion to be her option.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm thinking if there's any other way, I mean, we could have funded it, but if there's no way, then that's how it goes.
No. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right, Beth.
Bye.
Take care of yourself there. Again, my penis will be checked under the black light with the 1/4 acetic acid. And what would 100? What is this acetic acid I'm dumping on my penis? Yeah, it says
you're going to smell like a salad.
I try to keep acid away from my penis. It's one of the few things my dad taught me.
Just salad dressing.
All right, except for this thing cost $75.
Probably.
All right, but don't worry, you just ripped it off from the supply.
Yeah.
Good. All right, and Drew is going to the ATM to get his $100 out because we have $100 on the line, and my penis will be coming out probably about 10 minutes now, right in the next break. Sarah.
And I picked this call because of this topic.
All right.
Because of what's going on coming up.
All right, Sarah, you're 13.
Yeah, hi.
What's up?
Okay. I have fantasies about, like 14 to 16-year-old boys, like, being abused sexually and physically by their, like, other men.
Perfectly normal, perfectly healthy.
I know you didn't say that.
I know. You mean you have sexual fantasies about that?
Like, that's what I like to think about. Like, if I'm going to, like, sit there and not do anything, I like to think about that kind of stuff. Like, I feel bad for, like, the boy or whatever.
Yeah, but you don't...
If I could, I'd go out with someone like that.
Yeah, you don't... See, this is why women are different than guys. When guys sit around and think about something, they whack off. You don't masturbate to this, do you?
No.
No, you just are sort of obsessed with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you think that is?
Well, I was kind of abused when I was little.
Ah, well, that sounds like something. And why do you think about boys, though, being abused?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Do you have any brothers?
No. I'm an only child.
Uh-huh. And you were physically abused?
No, I was, well, a little bit, I guess. I was a little bit physically abused and a little bit sexually abused.
So just a sprinkling of physical and sexual abuse?
Yeah, yeah.
And how do you get just sort of a little bit sexually abused?
Like, it wasn't like a whole bunch. Like, it wasn't like, I don't think it really damaged me that much. Like, I don't sit and cry about it.
Who did it?
My babysitter's daughter.
Your babysitter's daughter sexually abused you?
Yeah.
Drew got his 100.
It was like a little mini daycare sort of thing.
Hold on a second. Drew, I know we're talking about how cheap you were when we left. When you put your ATM card, when you put the card in the machine, does it say, like, are you sure? Don't you have that encoded in your card, encrypted somehow?
You're sending me to the poorhouse.
Drew's dad always told me sending him to the poorhouse. All right. So Sarah was physically, sexually, I should say, abused by her babysitter, who was a female. Now she sort of fantasizes about guys getting physically, sexually abused, I should say. Sarah?
Yeah?
All right. And did they ever catch this girl? Did they get her to stop?
Oh, no, because I know her. Like, I see her, like, every day. Almost, not every day, but she, like, is now all grown up, and she works at a record and tape fitters.
Okay.
So I see her, I'm like, hi, and she's like, hi, but I've never confronted her on it.
Good times. All right, listen, if somebody did this to you, you need to talk about it. You need to talk to a counselor. You need to get some help for it.
I told my mom, and she was, like, really upset about it, and that's why I didn't want to tell her.
I know, but you need to talk to a counselor about it, and don't worry about the fantasies. That'll all clear itself up. You have to sort of start at the source of the problem, which is you. Don't examine the symptoms. The symptoms, yes. The byproduct of it. I know you're not crippled, but things could be better, right?
I don't know.
Well, after the abuse segment that you guys are about to perform, that'll change her way of feeling about this.
Yes.
Why did she call? No problem.
I don't know why she called. You're 13. You're sexually abused by your babysitter. It's important that you talk to someone.
It's going to create an energy that will be potentially unpleasant to you.
That is our final verdict. All right. Dr. Marcel is here. He's in full surgical scrubs. He has brought gloves. He brought a hockey mask for Drew to put on. He's brought swabs and gauze And just last week, I was asking Drew, what happened to gauze? It used to be such an important part of my life, and people talked about it, and I saw it on people.
They call them sponges.
No one, here's what I'm worried about. Future generations are not going to know what gauze is. I'd like to see gauze make a comeback. That's what I'd like. All right, he has his 25% acetic acid and his black light, all going on my penis after this. Alrighty. That's the sound of my testicles rattling around in my scrotum sac. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew over there, joined tonight by plastic surgeon extraordinaire, Dr. Marcel. Dr. Marcel has brought in a Woods light. It is a black light with a magnifying glass built into it. He's also brought in a solution, which is 25% acetic acid.
0.25%.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, it's a quarter percent.
Quarter percent.
Oh, quarter percent.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was a quarter. Good. And the rest is muriatic acid, right, Drew?
Yeah, hydrochloric acid, yeah.
Yes, my penis will burn right off. All right, so Drew is going to... Drew, why don't you start gloving up?
All right.
Start suiting up. Drew is putting on the mask. Now, Drew, I know you hate that mask. Why don't you put that mask on last? If you hate it so much, you put the gloves on?
Next. It's impossible for these damn things on.
Really? Listen, people perform surgery with those gloves on. You can't tie a goddamn mask?
Not me.
Yeah. Really, the smarter guys, Marcel, got into the plastic surgery, right?
That is for sure.
Yeah, that's why he's laughing all the way to the bank. Speaking of the bank, we have $200 sitting up here. Oops. This is the most I've spent on my penis since I was in Nevada. He is now putting on the latex gloves.
Lucite gloves.
I corrected myself immediately, boys. And we're getting ready to. I'm getting ready to assume the position. So, Drew, you're up there.
Why would this make me so nervous? I don't understand.
I got to tell you, I'm not exactly comfortable with it myself.
It's bizarre. Like I can't even tell you.
All right. Yeah.
You're going to handle...
Oh, I got to handle the acid.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
Are you going to handle the penis too?
Yeah. Hey, Marcel.
People are staring at us from... Look at this.
Hold on.
Your knees, scumbag.
That's me.
Marcel, with the camera, by the way. You think you could put the camera down when I get the penis out?
Well, I don't have a zoom lens.
What is your plastic surgeon instinct? They always bring out the camera.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah. All right. Now, what I'm doing is I'm taking this acid and I'm dumping it all over this
studio.
Right. Oh, all over the studio too. I'm gonna douse 2 of them to have plenty for the penis.
That's good.
I'm not shy about putting acid on my penis. That's my motto.
So much surface.
Marcel, move over. I can't see.
Oh, please, Ann. How dare you? All right. Now,
there we go.
I've never been so nervous in my life. Drew, put the black light on. Don't put the big light on.
All right. Kind of a nice effect.
Marcel, I swear to Christ, if I see a picture of my crank on the internet, I'll sue your ass. You hear me? Marcel, you can't take pictures of my penis. Do you understand that? Hey, do plastic surgeons take a Hippocratic oath as well? All right, I'm dropping my pants now.
Paint the penis.
All right. Let me. I'm just going to dump it on. Let me get a little extra chub going. Jesus Christ, I'm nervous. All right. The penis.
Oh, where is it?
Oh, shut up. You see it.
Wait a minute.
All right, now hold on a second.
Wait, before we.
Oh, even before this.
That's just a little lint. Come on. All right, I'm dousing myself with the acetic acid now.
Wait a minute.
Yes, I'll put a little extra on the nut for you later, Drew. I know you like that.
And for this, I went to medical school.
All right.
We're going to find it here.
All right, I'm going to dump it on me now, all right?
Yeah.
You ready?
You got the other side?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I just dumped acid all over my penis. Right. Oh, thank God I got in the radio. All right, you want me to pull on it?
Yeah.
What do you see?
No, not back and forth like that.
Well, wait a minute. It feels good.
Wait, let me see the other side.
Please.
You know, Adam, I know some guys that do some, reconstructive work down there.
Yeah,
I'll give you their number.
Just a fat injection would be nice.
Make it look like a torpedo.
So goddamn much talc and lint, I freaking can't tell. Where's your penis?
Seriously. Check my scrotum while you're down there, would you, brother?
Nice.
How about a little hernia check?
Okay.
All right, now seriously,
Wait a minute.
I can't see anything. Let me see that thing.
Wait, let me see the other side over here.
Drew, while you're down there...
Let me see the other side here.
All right.
Go ahead and make his day.
Serious business here now.
While you're down there, Drew, I have a hernia down there. Can you see that? Can you check that while you're
Marcel,
down
look
there?
at this. Come
I
on.
can see a scrotum from
Come here, look at this. That's nice, Dan. Thanks.
Oh,
look at this thing over here.
Marcel over there.
Right over.
And you better not be looking at my nuts.
The base there?
What is
that? Look at that.
Oh, please. Yeah, what is that, Marcel?
I don't know.
Oh, please.
Suspicious.
How dare you?
Suspicious.
So, let me see what that is. Get back in there.
Let's see.
Jesus Christ, this is humiliating. Where is my ass is hanging out and staring at it? All right, get a good look in there.
See that thing right here? That. You see that?
That I can't see it.
Look with your naked eye.
I'm looking with my naked eye.
See that?
I don't see it. That's where my penis attaches to my nuts.
That's inconclusive, I think. But
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God. I got a lot of acid down my pants. All right. Now here...
break for a cigarette or something?
I feel so dirty. So cheap. I'm gonna sit in the tub for 2 hours tonight, crying in a fetal position.
Trying to wash the filth off.
You smell like a salad.
I dumped a quart of that stuff down my shorts. Oh, this is humiliating.
This is the worst possible outcome.
No, it is not.
Did you not see that thing?
It's inconclusive.
If you were Marcel, listen, I saw nothing, by the way, Drew.
Oh, imagine that.
Now, have you, Marcel, have you seen this on people before?
I'm not a dermatologist. I don't go looking for warts.
All right.
I have. It doesn't look like what we were looking at. I must
No.
All right.
I'd have to.
Now, listen, you dump enough vinegar on an area and shine a black light on it, you're going to see something. But you're looking for something specific, right?
I'm looking for things that sort of look like this.
All right, but let me
I'm so disappointed.
Let me bring this up, Drew.
Yeah.
If one had this virus, wouldn't one see a proliferation of these things on the penis?
You might just see one.
Yeah.
Okay, Marcel, you stay out of this.
I'm looking for one. Okay.
I know you're looking for one, but if one had,
And by the way, what's with the talc and the lint? There's like a full decoy outfit going on there. It's like you had 1,000 tiny warts when the thing lit up.
what am I supposed to do? Wrap my junk in a hefty bag?
Shower. You knew you were. First of all,
I
not
took
put the talc.
How dare you? How dare
Put
you?
the damn lint in and the talc.
I took a shower before I came out here tonight, a rare free Loveline shower,
And then dumped the whole.
rubbed my junk like it was going to perform heart
It
surgery.
did smell nice.
Thank you. And I put a little shot of brute down there
But
for you.
the canister of talcum powder.
I did not dump talc.
What was all that? That's warts. That's warts.
That is not warts. How you're going to have? Listen, put the stuff on my hand and shine the light on it. You're going to see a certain amount of white stuff on there.
Yeah.
A little yeasty on the peckeroo. All right, so I'm taking this $100. There is no conclusive wardage on that penis.
I will grant you that.
All right, okay, but if you had a patient, if you were looking at their penis, what would you tell them?
Not to worry.
Not to worry, because you would see.
You'd see something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't as if you just took a glance at it from across the room. You were really on my Johnson. I mean, on it, buddy. On. I haven't had a mouth that close to my penis since I worked construction. That was great, Drew.
I'm glad you enjoyed. Okay,
Yeah.
so I got a tip?
All right. No. I'm taking this $100 and I'm spending it on what, Drew? Hard candy and crack cocaine.
Pokers, okay.
That's right.
Just have some warts.
All right. I think we should break a little bit early so I can wring out my penis, find my dignity, and then we'll come back after this. Well, the penis has spoken.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
I've come up with a couple of very sobering thoughts during that break.
What
One is, that was not your penis. The penis you showed me had never been used.
Yeah, it looked like a car that had been put up on blocks, covered and put in a barn.
Not even your ethnicity.
Very, very low penis. Yes, I have a black penis. Well, it looked a little purple. It's got a decent hang to it, right?
Impressive.
Thank you.
I know it's not yours.
Thank you. Drew, I'm willing to go double or nothing on the anus if you want to check for warts.
That's actually important because anal warts lead to anal cancer.
Well,
but
you want to make another trip to the ATM?
Here's the more disturbing fact is that Anderson goes, nobody believes that you were down there doing that. After hearing that, after just suffering through that. the temerity to think that people don't
Anderson
understand.
is just jaded. Listen to me. I have acetic acid dumped all over my pants. My pants.
My dignity is left down here on the floor somewhere.
My pants were around my ankles. Marcel.
I will swear an affidavit that there was an actual exam. I've never seen Drew so intent ever
On warts.
on a man's penis.
No, that's yeah.
Yes. All right. So I'm going to take my $100 and score some crack cocaine tonight at the park on the way home. Thank you. And penis in pristine condition, right? No cuts, no bruises, no lesions.
Never been used. I'm telling you.
That's right. I keep it in a Crown Royal sack, and I only take it out after the street lights.
No wonder you don't have warts. It's never been in contact with a human being.
Finally, my lack of sexuality is paid off.
Really, now coming home, just very clearly, just how deprived you've been. You're a 40-year-old man.
I'm going to celebrate tonight by going to Tijuana and getting a hooker.
Hey, my money was always on Adam because you can't get anything from pornos.
I understand. I really didn't understand. Seriously, Anderson, his penis had not been used. It's an unused penis.
Low mileage.
And
thank you very much.
I didn't realize just how serious his solo cause has been.
Yes, I'm very, very committed to that.
Yes.
Thank you. I believe in abstinence, even in responsible adults. All right, we will hop back on the phones. And again, I want to thank Dr. Marcel for bringing in his Woods light, his equipment, his gauze, his gloves, and all the rest of it. Couldn't have been done without it. And we'll speak to Shelley. Shelley is 24, and again, at the 11 o'clock hour, model Molly Sims will be in here, who's the new host.
I see Molly through the glass now. She's very, very impressed with your
penis prowess.
Penis prowess.
That's right. Spread the word. Pristine penis. Shelley?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, I couldn't be better. I have a clean bill of health. I have a pristine penis. I have $100 in my wallet.
Somebody else's penis. I'm telling you. Where's your penis?
It's in your ass, Drew.
Ow! Get down, asshole. Get down, you're gay. Get down, you're fat. Get down, you're sick. If I find you, have sex with me. Gee, it hurts, have sex with me. Faggot better have sex with me. I want to have sex with me.